Traders, we're looking at the EURCAD on the daily time frame. Bullish trend we can see clearly, and it's been ranging here for a bit. Big pin bar candles under here. It's taken out liquidity above here. It's cleaned out stops above this level. It's cleaned out stops above this candle here, these highs, buy stops prior to this sell. So you can see that it's traded through this zone or this range. So stops have been taken out, and what's striking really for me is just how aggressive these spikes down, taking out these sell stops under here. Okay, really aggressive stop runs in this range. So they're building positions, and I think my bias would be bullish more than anything. We've broken these highs, big dip down into here, and I mean, is that enough for bigger players to pair their orders long? That's the question. So I think my bias is bullish. I'm a little bit hesitant with this lower high and this sideways price action here, but for me the path of least resistance is, I mean, look at this gap here, and the next port of call is the highs above here. So I think that this gap gets traded through this bearish imbalance, and then they look to rebalance up in here, possibly. That's my thought process with this. So with that, I'm looking for a buy opportunity, possibly on a retrace. So let's consider something like this. Stops under these lows here. Just give it a bit of room to breathe. Potential entry point here and targets. This high would be a target. That'd be T1. We could mark that up actually, TP. And I'll just copy and paste that. You know, if that's an entry, TP1 at this high, maybe even a little bit under that. And then next port of call would be aim for these lows over here, TP2 and TP3, something like that. We'd be looking at quite a nice outcome if this did play out. So if that's an entry, I mean, you could enter at a market level where the current price is trading if you wanted to. It's just a wider stop, and you know, the risk reward is not as great. But I mean, if you're thinking that you might miss out on the opportunity, it's not like FOMOing in, but you know, you could enter at market and keep the stop loss in the same spot. The risk would be the same. So if you're risking $100 on this, you would be risking $100 on that. So keep your position size consistent. All right, so if we get a pullback, that would be nice. Now that kind of coincides with, if you have a look at this, if we go from the low to the high here, see this 50% on the Fibonacci, 50 to 618, that's an ideal entry point. So, I mean, we could adjust that slightly, push it up in between, and stop under the low. Guys, that's my idea for the EURCAD. I'd love to hear your thoughts. By the way, check out my link tree. The link is below, and on there you'll find everything, all the stuff that we've got, access to indicators, VIP, everything. Okay guys, with that I hope you have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next video.